Hey y'all, it's Megan and Andy. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. Come spend the evening with us. It's been a pretty busy day doing this and that and the other, errands and such, and Andy's been at work, but here we are fighting daylight because, well, that's just the nature of this time of year.
The sun is there, and I promise y'all, it won't take long
It's going to be
behind
down.
those trees.
So we've got a big freeze coming. Freeze, not just frost. And I'm worried about my green peas. So we're going to come out here and we're going to pick them clean. But I'm not being stingy. You know, last time we picked them, I just picked the ones that were extremely ripe.
We're going to pick everything that needs to be picked.
Yes.
Okay.
And so peas can withstand a frost, and they might make it through the freeze. I don't know. It's going to be in the 20s 2 nights in a row. So
my prediction is they will, but
we'll see.
We'll see.
I'm just worried about them. So long story short, we're going to pick them. I probably won't be canning them. I think I'm going to have enough to can. Not going to do that today. I just need to get them off these vines.
This is probably the most peas we've ever had, period.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'm excited about it.
I am too.
I'm very excited about it. I love green peas.
Boy, my crimson clover is like...
rocking and rolling.
It's loving the weather we've been having.
It don't mind being walked on. I've come out here and walked on it several times.
Yeah, as long as you ain't like going back and forth, I think it's fine. I just cleaned out what seeds we had and put them in the ground. I don't even remember what varieties is out here or nothing. I probably should have paid attention to that, but oh me, I guess I'll slip in here and help you pick a few.
I appreciate that.
Oh, look at there. That was all hiding. Those are pretty.
I know.
I feel like English peas are such delicate plants.
They are. You better not pull on too hard.
They are not tough at all. We'll be out here till dark, many if we got to pick.
I know. Better pick them quick.
I'm trying.
Did you have a good day?
Well, I guess it's about as good as it could get. We started blowing a few leaves today and mowed over, I think we mowed over 8 yards and cleaned the leaves up on them and stuff. Had to trim a few bushes at one place.
That sounds fun.
Oh yeah.
See pretty leaves today on your travels?
Oh man, everywhere we've went, the leaves are just beautiful. I just don't know that I've ever noticed the leaves being as pretty as they are this year.
They're bright. Well, we went to Mount Airy and went to Cana. Beautiful all over the place, like you said.
Was the leaves pretty up that way still, or
yeah.
they done fell off?
Oh no, they were just like they are here. Beautiful.
Look
Just everywhere we turned. Even Mama was talking about it. Mama was like, I don't know if I ever remember them being this bright, because those maple trees in her front yard.
Yeah. That's what I've noticed. The maples has got the prettiest orange color and red color they've ever had.
Yeah, the maple tree, there's one maple tree in her yard that is like, it almost looks neon red.
Well, you know what I think it is, why they're so pretty this time?
Because we had enough rain to keep them alive.
What? Because we haven't had no extremely cold weather to freeze them and make them, you know, force them to fall off. They've just took their natural time turning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I even told your brother today that the kudzu leaves was pretty. They're yellow. Well, I've never seen kudzu leaves change color. Normally they get freeze or frostbit and they turn brown, but these have been hanging long enough without any frost or hard frost that they've actually changed colors.
Well, speaking of that, Mama's hydrangea, her lime, what is it called, limelight hydrangea?
Yeah.
The leaves are yellow on it.
Look at that.
The leaves are yellow on it, and like a beautiful yellow.
Normally they get frostbit too.
I'm pretty sure they just die. Yeah, they just usually die.
Well, I noticed that in one of my customers' yards today, that there's some bushes there that the color was real pretty on the leaves, and I don't remember them looking like that in years past. And I think it's because we ain't had that hard, cold freeze yet, and it ain't killed any of the leaves. They're just gradually changing colors.
We had an eventful day. We went to the Mayberry Music Center and got Jacob's banjo, and he sat there and played for that sweet lady. And oh, it just tickled her to death, the one that runs it.
Yeah.
And he's been invited to come up there. They have jam sessions on Saturdays, and she wants him to come.
Really?
Yeah. But we stayed there for a while talking to that lady, and Then after that, we went to Walmart. We did like the shoebox thing for Christmas, you know. And we did it through Samaritan's Purse this year. Samaritan's Purse was so good to the folks in Western North Carolina. I think I'll probably support them the rest of my days, as long as I'm able.
Yeah, I've heard from a lot them, and there was another group that really done a lot.
Well, you know, I went out there with Samaritan's Purse.
You did.
And they really do. They practice what they preach. But anyways, so we were in Walmart way longer than I cared to be at a Walmart ever. But the kids were really, and we took the shoe boxes in with us, and so that we would know the stuff would fit, you know.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of fun. They had a lot of fun doing that. We rode up to Cana, and I got me some more. Got me another box of apples.
Like we need more apples. The cool thing is, if we don't get any more peas off of them, what we get today will be the most peas we've ever had. You done picked over that?
Yeah.
All
There
right.
wasn't much on that.
I can't stay down on my knees.
I don't know
like
if it's
that.
where it fell over or what.
I feel like I can hear the peas rattling in that shoe.
They already dried up enough.
No, they're still green.
Oh, we gotta go feed them calves.
Yeah, we're gonna feed them after a while. They can go over in the dark if they have to.
Or we can just wait till tomorrow.
Or we can wait till tomorrow. They got plenty of grass.
They're fat as butterballs.
I'll have to slack up on feeding them or something.
I know, usually when you wean a calf, it falls off for a little bit until it gets used to it. But boy, not these.
I'm gonna tell you, the one I got from your brother,
I
he's
believe-
all of a sudden got happy too.
Has he? Was he?
Oh, he was down there fighting for food today. I couldn't believe it.
Was he?
That's the first time I've seen him.
He wasn't being all like a pushover and
No,
being all sad?
Nope, he must be finally getting used to them cows.
Well, the cows...
They've been nice to him.
They've been sweet to him. Because some cows are not like that.
They've treated him like he was one of theirs.
Especially Candy and Cookie were like, oh, it's another baby.
Mm-hmm. Look, that one busted open too already.
Who's going to shell all these? You?
You are, I hope. I said I'd come out here and help pick.
I bet you'll help eat them.
I'll help eat them too.
So I think since I'm going to be cooking supper in the dark tonight and it's going to be late, I'm just going to throw together some pork tacos. Have my canned pork, that all right?
You know I ain't gonna complain with no taco. I don't know why. We eat tacos all the time.
We ain't eaten no taco since I made that hot sauce.
Guess what?
Let me just
I have.
Oh yeah, you have.
I
That's
had 'em for
right. You
lunch
had the
that day.
leftovers. That's right.
Yeah, let me tell you, you didn't know what you was missing that day.
I guess I'm gonna go down the back of these and I'll just throw them over real quick. I'm gonna make a quick swipe.
On the back side of that net.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that woman. She even she gave Jacob a songbook
Well, that's cool.
that has some songs in it with the chords and stuff. She did.
I have a little musician on my hands before it's over with, ain't I?
All right with me. There's several on the back side. I wonder why they're on the back of this thing. Yep, finally gonna get cold on us. I seen somebody shared or whatever, one of them weather people. Our first freeze, like this one's about 10, 11, 12 days earlier than it was last year.
Well, that's interesting. Because we planted these this time almost a month earlier than last year.
Yeah.
And we've had the perfect weather on them. I mean, you couldn't ask for no better weather than what we've had this time for fall crops. It ain't been too hot. It ain't been too cold. It's been just right. There's a whole pile of them on that plant done dried up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Come dump out my...
But it's easy to miss them though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guarantee it. There's some mist.
Well, I'll tell you what, if nothing changes, I'll definitely be planting me some peas again next year. It's about the same time we did this time.
Yeah, I got it wrote down. I hope.
That won't come off.
I bet the freeze will kill them little tender flowers, though, if it don't kill the plant itself.
I'm not sure.
Well, especially, 20 degrees.
Well, we'll find out. See, I don't think it's how cold it gets, it's how long it stays that cold. And see, both days it's supposed to be sunny. It's going to be cold during the day, but it's supposed to be sunny.
So maybe they'll be all right, you think?
They might be all right. We'll just have to wait and see, but if they ain't all right,
Well, we got more than we got last fall.
Yeah, that's right. If it ain't all right, it just ain't all right.
After that one pot full, we got more than we got last fall.
Tell me about it. You got to dig down in that clover too. They down in there.
They fall.
No, just hanging on the plant down that way.
I'm going to do the same thing.
It's all on that plant.
I'm going to go down the backside here. There ain't as many on the backside of this one, though. These stayed where they were supposed to. Whoa, whoa. You're just trying to run from me.
Look what we got so far.
Whew.
Doing good, ain't you?
Yeah, it's going to take us a little while.
Look at you, Megan. You glowing. It's golden hour. Golden hour on Megan. These over here didn't quite get the sunshine that them other two rows did, and I've noticed they've been a little bit behind. So we ain't gonna have as many to pick on these.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Yeah, I hope it don't kill them, but it's liable to.
It is.
I'm worried over my cabbage. But I'll get it before it comes.
Yeah.
I ain't got many cabbage heads out there. But
you sure do got some pretty ones.
Sure would hurt my feelings.
Them's the best fall cabbage we ever had.
Yeah, whatever kind that is. We need to plant it again. You remember what it was?
Yeah, but I remember somebody commenting saying if y'all plant that one time, you won't plant nothing else.
Yeah, that's right. They did, didn't they?
Yep.
I had forgot that.
Stonehead or Stonehenge or something like that.
Was that what it was?
I think so. I have to go back and look. There's a tag out there that said, I believe that's what it was.
Well, whatever it is, boy, it ain't took its time or nothing. I felt like as soon as it started growing, it started making a cabbage head.
Oh yeah.
And it is crunchy cabbage. I don't know if it's the time of year, because we don't usually have good luck with fall cabbage.
Well, that's what I was going to wonder if it's because it's just like the collards, it's had a frost on it, and they get better once they had a frost.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the time of year or if it's just that brand, but it is very crunchy and it is delicious.
Well, one thing I can guarantee you is they'll probably freeze.
I know.
Them cabbage heads is full of water, and if they freeze, every bit of it will be busted wide open.
Then it'll rot.
Turn to mush.
Yep. So,
Now the collards should be fine. They tolerate cold weather.
well, we had some one year that froze plumb almost back to the ground. I thought they was
And
dead.
they come back out.
And they come back.
Yep, we done our final mows on our yards today.
Oh.
So we're done mowing for the season. Now the rest of the season will be bagging leaves, blowing leaves. I got to trim some bushes and spread some mulch. And won't be long, we'll be calling it a year.
That's all right, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. After the year we've had, as much rain as we had, I'm going to tell you, I've never been no more ready for a mowing season to be over with than I am this one.
Well, we've about filled that bucket up.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
I got a pile of them on this plant right here.
Well, I may start on them tonight, but I tell you, we won't finish on them tonight.
Nah, I'll help you. I'll help you get some of them, I reckon. But you're right. There ain't no way we'll get all them shells. I don't think. We might surprise ourselves.
It ain't many on that backside, is it? It don't even seem like there's many plants back there.
It's not many plants. For some reason, they didn't come up that good on that one row. I got a bunch right here, though, on this one plant. You know, as good as these look, I don't even think I fertilized them or anything. I don't believe I done nothing but put the seed in the ground.
I don't remember.
And watered them in.
Well, yeah, then they've done all right then, ain't they?
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's a bunch of them. There's some pretty plants right out there. Just got some peas hanging on them. Have you noticed the strawberries have creeped over here and they've taken over this whole section?
No, I see them though.
There's strawberries all over through here.
That's not the plan, strawberries.
I know, they grew where they weren't supposed to grow. They're supposed to stay on that side of the fence. But they did. I noticed all summer long they was creeping over here.
They stretched a long ways.
They have. Look at them. I mean, them some pretty plants. They're plumb out into the pea row.
Yeah.
I knew they'd creeped over here, but I didn't realize they'd creeped that far. And that many of them.
Yeah, that's a long ways. Here, you want that on your side? You got most of the peas. It ain't many
How
on
about
the backside.
I'll throw them over. The last video where we was out here in the garden, somebody asked why I planted the crimson clover in amongst the peas. And that's just as my cover crop. I like to cover crop everything throughout the winter, and I knew these peas weren't going to be out of here quick enough to plant it in clover. So it was kind of like an experiment to see if I just threw the clover seed out in amongst the peas, and I just wanted to see if it would make, and it doesn't look like it's affected them or anything, and so I'm pretty happy. And the clover won't get killed out this winter. It'll overwinter just fine.
Yeah, when the peas are long gone, the clover will still be there, right?
Yep. And I can take this spring before we plant the garden. I'll till it all in, and it'll add a bunch of organic matter to the soil to break down and help build up the soil. And also, clover is a nitrogen fixer, which means it pulls nitrogen out of the air and puts it back into the soil through the little nodules. I forget what they're called, on the roots. And so it's just a kind of a natural way to add nitrogen back to your soil. Just about everything that we plant, every field, every garden patch, everything, I have planted in some type of cover crop. Not all things, because when you get into big acreage, it gets kind of expensive. I'm not going to lie. But most things that we plant, they overwinter in a cover crop. Old man up the road from here, he told me long ago, he seen that I was planting cover crops, and he said, you know, my daddy always said, you don't ever want to leave that ground naked.
Nope, it'll cover itself back up. If you don't
it'll cover it up in weeds, but then it'll also wash away and erode away and everything else. And that's what he always said. He said, you don't want to leave that ground naked. He said, you want something growing on it all the time.
Well, that all of them?
All right. You almost filled up that bucket. What is that, a peck bucket?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's almost a peck bucket full, I believe.
That's several of them.
Have fun shelling all those, honey.
Thank you, dear.
No, I'm just picking. I guess I'll help. Look, the sun's done just about behind them trees now.
Yeah.
So show them your harvest there.
Pretty good. I am tickled to death.
That's a lot of green peas.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
You ought to have enough to can out of that.
I think so. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Yep.
So.
Mission accomplished. Ain't that right?
That's right. I'm ready.
You reckon anything's on that camera since the last time we seen it?
I don't know. You can't never tell.
No,
this time of year.
You just never know.
They on the move. So real quick for people that have not seen where we are, because we have not been back in here on video since what, last winter?
Late
maybe
last
early
winter.
Spring, yeah. Maybe early spring, late winter. This is the backside of the popcorn patch and where we planted the potatoes. This is on the backside of that land. And our new land we just bought is just a hop, skip, and a jump yonder's way.
And this is also for the people who've been here for a couple of years, where we built the bridge to get to. We just crossed the bridge down at the bottom of the holler. So
Yep.
y'all remember that video of us building the bridge? Well, this is where we are. So many people have actually asked, when's the cabin coming? Because when we built that bridge, we said we was going to build a cabin over here. And I don't know how y'all are, but our plans have probably changed 2,500 times since then.
Mm-hmm.
And right now at the moment, I have no idea where or if we ever will build a cabin.
The bridge needed to be here anyway, or we wouldn't have had...
We couldn't have got over here.
Yeah, we couldn't get over here for firewood, and Andy has cut several logs. I mean, there's so many fallen trees that are still over here.
I have plans for this area.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I need to go all into that right now, but...
My deer stand is... Or our deer stand. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Maybe I can see it better. Right there.
But yeah, I got plans for this in the future. It's just what I want to do over here is one of those things that I'm going to do when I've got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
The old saying goes, if you own, like 10 acres of land, you'll never get bored. I think it can be less than that. I think it's more like 5 acres of land, you'll never get bored. But yeah, I mean, there's always something to do. And everything we have, every piece of land we own, we have dreams and hopes for it and things we'd love to do, but there's only 2 of us and 2 kids and only so much time in the day, and sometimes you just don't have time for all that.
And so much money in the pocket.
And that too.
But let's check this camera.
Let's check it. So yes, we're using the phone that we were filming with.
We had to switch phones.
We had to switch phone because this camera connects to my phone.
And these are just some deer cameras that come in with it. Did you order 2 of them or was it a 2-pack?
I don't remember. I think it was a 2-pack. Look, it just took your picture.
Yep.
I think it was a 2-pack. They're Wi-Fi cameras, but you got to be right on top of them for it to work. So I can't check it from home.
Well, the only ones we found you have to have a subscription for, and
we're tightwads.
I'm okay with just riding over here.
Yeah, we're tightwads. I ain't paying no subscription on a deer camera. Look, there you are videoing.
Let's see.
Look at that. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
That is just now.
Yeah.
That's my phone.
Can I swing?
Hop over here. Right there she was.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
I look like a lumberjack over here with my shirt on.
And you're in the middle of the woods. So we'll probably find out that we run a deer off when we pulled up in here, because it's the time of day that they would be here. Gosh, at the pictures I guess that's what we get for parking right in front of the camera.
Yep.
It's all of us standing there talking. There we go. No, we didn't run anything off.
Nothing that was directly in front of the camera anyway.
I don't know what was there. But there's the deer. You can see the back of it. That was this morning at 1:25. A lot of good that does me. Look, there he is. He's like, hey, y'all. Little doe.
What is that?
Wonder what was there. It is. See it? His ears?
Yeah.
That was at 3:52 the second.
Is the time right on this one?
Yeah, the time's right on this one. This is a doe. Man, look, there I am. I come over here.
That's all of us. That must be only.
That's it.
Yep, that's all that's come through.
Well, I'm a dog. I just kind of expected to see more than that, but it's only been a few days ago. So we've only got one doe on camera. We've actually got some really nice bucks on this camera, but they're from a couple months ago. And so chances of them still being here or us ever seeing them again are probably slim to none.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't near as exciting as I was hoping it would be. We're the most exciting thing that was on this thing. Well, darn.
Thing took like 20 pictures of us.
I know.
Was that deer eating that corn we laid down here?
No, it was standing right here in front, but that corn's gone. So I wonder if it don't detect something this way out there.
It may not. We may next time should have put it closer.
Yeah. I set the corn pile over there. But that corn, I think it's gone. Let's go over and look.
It was just a few ears of corn.
One ear of it. Well, the cobs are there. It wasn't any. It wasn't but about a half a 5-gallon bucket full of poured out there. All right, it's going to get dark on us. Let's ride back through the bottom and check that field corn and see if it's dried down enough yet.
Okay. Our new land's right through here, ain't it?
I don't think we're on it yet. Right in here is where the line runs. Because the corner's right through them trees.
So this is the backside of the newest property. We announced a while back that we were blessed to get a hold of. And there's the road that goes up the hill.
I may try to pick it this week. That's why I want to check it. All right. I think these stalks right here were the ones that were still pretty green. That snapped out of there like it's dry. There's still just a little bit of dampness in it. Not much. Not much at all.
Not like it was.
But there's a little bit of dampness on that one. I'm going to tell you what, though. It's dried down a bunch since we tried picking it, ain't it?
Yeah.
You can just look at the plant and see it. I guess it's where it got frostbit. Now, that one's drier. You can't beat that corn, though. I swear, that's some pretty corn. All right, this is going to be the last one I pick, I think.
Seen all you need to see.
There's some dampness to it. I don't believe it's dry enough yet. I really thought that I'd be able to pick it this week. I said it's going to be the last one I was going to pick.
Looks like the top of it was
tore up. The top was open. I guess it got water down in it.
Yeah, looks like the top of it was tore up maybe. By a crow or something.
I don't know. I'll get it picked sometime or another, I guess.
One of these days.
I may come down here sometime the next day or two and walk this field up and down through here and just bring me a couple 5-gallon buckets.
Well, and for people that don't know, the reason it is so late is we had to plant it late.
We had to plant it a month late because
of the weather
See, we're in a big bottom right now, and it stays a lot wetter down here than it does up there on the upland. And we had so much rain this spring, we just couldn't get in here and plant it. I was starting to give up hope that I wasn't even going to get it planted in time. But we finally caught a dry spell for just a very little bit and got it planted, and it turned right back wet again. But yeah, that's the reason it's not dry yet. It got planted way too late, but it still made corn though.
That's right.
The only thing I can tell you though is by the time this gets picked, I don't know if there's going to be any use in trying to plant anything back on it or not, because it's going to be too late.
It'll be too cold.
It'll
for
be too
anything
cold.
To come up.
I may come down here and disc a field and smooth it up. That's probably going to be it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. It's going to get dark. I think that corn takes 120 days to make.
Only down to where the calculates.
Well, it is. I just got to look back when I planted it.
You get it?
Sounded like it.
I think it hit the box and it hit the guardrail.
Y'all got it made.
You hit the tar!
All right. So, I'm going to show y'all one of my favorite meals to cook on a busy day like today, but we still want good food. Now, those of you that's been around forever and ever, amen, then you know what I'm talking about. My pork tacos. So let's run down to the grocery store, grab us a jar of pork, and I'm going to show you how I throw these together in 15 minutes or less. First thing I'm going to do is melt me some bacon grease. I mean, it can be any kind of grease. Butter, whatever. For me, it's bacon grease tonight. And I'm just going to chop me up 2 nice poblano peppers. We're just going to let those cook down a little bit till they get soft. If you caught my sourdough bread video, you know I told you that was one of the easiest breads I have ever made. And it's the truth, y'all. I've been gone most of the day today. I let it do a super long rise while I was gone. And, here I am. I've been gone all day, been busy all evening. Come back and shaped it when I got back from my errands. And now it's ready to go in the oven. Just waiting on it to finish heating up. So, I know I'm going to address that while this is cooking. So in that video, since we're talking about the bread, I had a lot of folks ask me about the starter. With the starter, that is something that somebody gave me. I have tried personally starting my own starters to no avail, to nothing but broken hearts and sad flatbread. Okay? This starter, I don't know where she got it from. But she did, she gifted me with a little piece for a starter. Because if you don't know with sourdough starters, you have to waste some. If you're not using your discard, you waste it. So what you can do is you can put it over to another jar. And then you have, if you feed it, which is flour and water. If you feed it, then there you have. You've made another sourdough starter that you can give somebody. Very simple. You can buy sourdough starters on Etsy, I know of. Maybe even Amazon, I don't know. But I do know that there are a lot of people, I even looked it up to be sure I wasn't telling y'all a lie. But you can buy sourdough starters on Etsy. And there may be other places, I don't know. So that's where my starter came from. It's not a recipe to it or anything like that. That's just, you feed it and you get it all nice and bubbly. That's how it works, with the fermentation. And you make bread. My peppers are nice and soft. So here comes the thick part of this meal. The canned pork. Now I've heard so many people through the years talk about how, they don't like the thought of canned meat. Let let me tell you, as somebody that grew up living off of canned deer meat, it doesn't bother me. But canned meat is your best friend, especially if you're a busy person and looking for fast food. I'm gonna have this meal right here thrown together quicker than we can run somewhere and got something to eat, and it's gonna be a whole lot better. This here is Meagan's version of fast food. And see, when you can that meat, there's a nice broth in there and some grease, and yeah, it's perfect. So now I'm gonna crank the heat on up to medium. I'm going to let this start browning, let that meat get some of these burnt ends on it a little bit. While that's working, I've got to put my milk on top of my bread to cook it, and then we'll warm up our tortillas, and by then everything's going to be done. It's going to be great. Now, of course, you can doctor your meat up any way you want to for your tacos. Plenty of salt. Plenty of black pepper. I am going to throw in some onion powder. I'll throw in just a little oregano. On my other pan. We're about ready to eat.
Alright. I think this might possibly be one of my favorite meals.
Yeah, mine too.
I don't think I could ever get tired of it.
They are good. Even if I did make them.
So this is the salsa.
I don't know. Do you need the sauce or the sauce?
I'm going to put some on it.
I wasn't sure, so I said that.
But since I'm putting that hot sauce, I'm not going to use those.
Oh, okay.
Just remember, don't be too generous with it.
Yeah.
You will end up too hot, especially with the salsa and this stuff. It don't take much at all.
Just enough to give it a little time. But look at this. We have about eat this whole pint. This pint was full.
We've eaten on everything. Beautiful.
But guys, I guess that's going to about wrap up today's video. It is plumb dark at supper time, but like I said earlier, I guess that's just the time of year.
I don't even know what time of day it is right now.
It's like 6.
Is it? And it's that dark.
Yeah. But hope y'all have a wonderful week this week until we see y'all on the next one.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one.